we got some of our Latinos brothers. They, everybody got a mouth to talk, right? God bless everybody with a mouth to talk. But Brandon, I just want you to hear with your man John Locasamo, aka Luigi.
Yes.
I want to hear what he said about our Latinos brothers and sisters. All right,
go ahead.
That's what's you got the red bottom hat? What the red bottom shoes called?
Christian Louboutins.
You got that's a Louboutin hat.
No, it's just a Texas, a Tennessee Titans hat.
You'll fool people with that red bottom at the brim.
I know.
All right, here it is.
The host, the creator, and so much more. John Leguizamo. John, buddy, good to see you. How are you?
Great to see you. Un placer.
Igual. Oye, John, this is such a labor of love for you to showcase the contributions of all of us Latinos in this country. What did you learn along the way? I learned something by watching it as well.
Well, I mean, Latin people, we're the largest ethnic group in America, the oldest ethnic group. We built this country. We suffered in this country. We were oppressed, and we're thriving. We add $2.8 trillion to the GDP every year. If we were our own country, we'd be the fifth largest economy in the world, bigger than England, bigger than Italy, bigger than Brazil. And that's just in America. So I found Latin excellence all over America, in Chicago, in DC, in Miami, in Puerto Rico, in LA, in New York. And we ate, we danced, and we celebrated because nobody knows how to enjoy life as good as Latinos.
That's true. Now we're looking at this one in New York, where of course you're just raised in New York City, and I'm just thinking some of the things that you brought out is, and I'm thinking of DJ Tony Touch, and so many other people that have been so instrumental in things like culture and even in hip hop that I wasn't quite aware of just the influence there.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, we've been part of so many things. I mean, we're great inventors. We got incredible ingenuity, and we were part of the building of the hip hop culture. It is Black culture. But we didn't assist. We did a Scottie Pippen to a Michael Jordan because we were there. We were the ones that photographed all those photographs you see of the beginnings of hip hop. That was us. The beginning of breakdancing. Crazy Legs invented the move. Graffiti. We were the instrumental purveyors of the art craft. So yeah, that's what I go around America finding all this Latin excellence.
I got to tell you, John, after watching your series, I actually went and listened.
All right, Brandon. Now, our man John Leguizamo, back in the day, he said he was Puerto Rican. Find out he's really he's Colombia. He said a lot of things in that statement.
He did.
And some of them are true and some of them are false. And today, we go talk about what's the truth about the Latinos in America, the Hispanics in America, and what's the false, per John Leguizamo, about Hispanics in America.
Can I add something real quick?
Yes, sir.
Why do you think that they want to come in and try to claim our accomplishments? Like one of the things he said is they helped build America. They helped do hip hop. Like, why not just claim your own stuff? Because they do have their own stuff, right?
They do. Now, check this out. He said they are the largest ethnic group in America. That is a fact, Brandon.
Right. I agree.
He said they the oldest ethnic group in America. That is a lie, Brandon.
Okay. Explain why.
We go talk to him. We got slides.
Got you.
He said Hispanics build the United States. That is a lie, Brandon. He said Hispanics suffer United States. That's a gray area, Brandon. He said they are thriving. They are one level above Black. And Black.
Did he say that?
He said thriving. They one level above Black, and Black people don't got no shoes, so they got socks. And they influence the building of
He was taking pictures, all that.
Taking pictures. He said, "Don't take pictures, babe. Hip hop." Now, Brandon, this is the article. It's from 2010, but it is a fact. Latinos at least make up around 16% of the population in the United States. Who's number one, Brandon?
White people.
Who's number three?
Latinos. Wait, hold on. Oh, we're Black people are number three.
Yes.
Latinos are number two.
They are the biggest, largest ethnic group in America. That is a fact. Now he said they the oldest in America, Brandon.
Right.
Now I brought some pictures. In the first picture, Brandon, who do you see?
I see Native Americans and Europeans, and I see black people picking cotton.
Where
I don't see any.
Where are the sombreros at, Brandon?
I don't see any. They're probably down in Mexico or South America, but you know.
So
he thinks that they're the oldest, and I don't even understand why you would even say that. Why say that?
Brandon, it's propaganda, Brandon. once you push this thing out, you gonna have generations below him here. Then they gonna say the same thing. We the oldest ethnic group in a shitted on. They just stepped on all the Native Americans,
right?
In over here,
right? But why don't we do that? Why don't we say, you know what, Louis? We came up with burritos. We came up with taquitos. That's us. If it wasn't for us in the kitchen assisting, we was like Scottie Pippen. We was right there. If it wasn't for us, we would have taquitos or Taco Bell, none of that kind of stuff. Why don't we do that?
You're right. They won't have the beef over there. They won't have the cow over here. The beef won't be over here.
Correct.
You know, it took them Spanish people and Europeans to bring this cow over here. The black people worked it.
Right.
They moved up to Texas. Next thing you know, the Latinos got their hands on some beef.
That's true.
And they call it the law, and they call it the Longhorns. You know what I'm saying? So, but I black people don't need to do that, because when you know the truth, you if you talk, the truth don't need to talk. It is what it is.
Well, sometimes it does, because people rewrite history a lot, and then if you're not speaking up against it, it's law. They said it. John Leguizamo just said that they had a big hand in hip hop. But I'm gonna let you go ahead and go to the next slide.
All right. Now he said the Hispanics built the United States. In my opinion, he is correct.
Okay.
The Hispanics did build some of the United States. Does this say the United States is a 10-floor building? The Latinos built one room on the 10th floor, Brandon.
But that's what I'm saying. Why go that far? Why don't you say Hispanics and black people, we all built this country together, black and brown. Like, if you want to do the black and brown way, why not go that? And
Brandon, no, brother. Latinos did not build this country. I'm about to prove it to you.
I know, but why take such a far leap with it? He not even trying to tiptoe into a lie. He just going all in.
Now, Brandon, can you see this little thing right here?
Yeah.
That's something called the 13 colonies. All right, wait, hold on. Let me put our pictures back up. This is certain called the 13 colonies, right?
You're correct.
Now, it was a revolution that was fought that America broke off from the British rule.
Right.
Now, how many Mexicans was in that war, Brandon? Now this is Mexico right here.
Right, that's what I'm saying. And the other land is uncharted, really. You know.
No, we ain't gonna say that. We ain't gonna say that. Let's. Now I'm about to talk like a dork. Florida was the Spaniards, right?
Mm-hmm.
All this over here was French, Spain, and Portuguese. They was all fighting. So during this time,
was it built up like the 13 colonies? Not yet.
No. This time, the Mexicans was trying to get the Spaniards and the French off. So how can you build the 13 colonies and you trying to fight these Europeans from yourself over there?
Right.
Now, Brandon, you see what you in Georgia right now, right?
Correct.
How far is Georgia from Mexico?
It's a good distance. I'm gonna say that.
So it's 1776. Now, from Georgia to Mexico, you got a whole bunch of Native Americans. If you walk through there, they're gonna try to kill you too.
Right.
So, how did they contribute in the founding of this country?
They didn't, and that's okay. That's okay.
That is okay. Let's fast forward, Brandon, to the 1850s. That's not too long ago, right?
Mm-mm.
Now, this chart over here shows how many Hispanics Mexican was in the country in 1850. Mm-hmm. What is that number at, Brandon?
0.
How about 1870? Let's round off.
Right. It's still about zero. Like it's very, very slim to none.
How about 1910?
I can't see it. It's almost starting to get up to 1 million, maybe about 50,000, maybe.
All right. How about this? How about 1950? Our parents were born 1950.
You almost at 1, maybe.
Now, was New York built by the 1950s,
Yeah.
Brady?
Yeah.
How about Baltimore?
Yes.
How about Columbia?
Yes. Everything is kind of established around that time. Like that's not that far. That's not that long ago.
All right. Let's fast forward to the influx of
What,
Hispanics.
1990?
1990, Brandon. Brandon, was you born in 1990?
Yes.
Did we have a country in 1990?
We already was straight. We was straight.
Did we have airplane?
Yes, we did.
Did we have buses?
Yes, we did.
Was the Chicago Bulls playing?
Yes, there was.
So did we have banks?
Yes.
So based on the chart, I say the country was already built
Right.
before you came up. All the major wars was already done.
Right. But look, in 1970, it was still nobody really over here in comparison to what it is now.
Correct. It's so funny. If you watch an old episode of not Andy Griffith, Sanford's Son,
Mm-hmm.
they had a Puerto Rican that came over there because Puerto Rican started coming in the 70s and stuff.
Right.
They had a whole episode like, who's this guy? I ain't never seen this kind of guy before.
Right.
You see? Because it really wasn't that many Hispanics over here to around in the 90s.
Right.
In South Carolina, we didn't start seeing y'all to 98.
Right.
All right.
To be fair, and but how do you think you built America?
You got to keep the propaganda going, Brennan. And I'm going to tell
watching.
you now.
And if you like the content, do not be afraid to hit that like button and the subscribe button. And don't forget to share it out. Man, we got videos dropping every single week, and we surely appreciate your time. And we can't wait to hear back from you. Leave a comment, leave a like, and guys, make sure you have a good day. God bless you. Take it easy.